Right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this meeting of the Standards Panel to consider an appeal against the decision of the monitoring officer. Can I see, first of all, if there are any apologies for absence? It looks to me as though everyone is present. Yes? There are no named substitutes. Everyone who's supposed to be here is here. Right. Are there any declarations of interest? I see no declarations of interest. I have none. Right. Item 4 on the agenda is the exclusion of the press and public. The matter, there's a recommendation on the table that this be considered as a private matter because there is information which is likely to reveal the identity of an individual. We've considered with the individual whether the individual would wish this to be in public or private session. The individual has requested that it be in private session, so this, I think, do we therefore agree that this meeting is held in private session? Agreed. Agreed. That's agreed. That's agreed. Fine. The Standards Panel has met and considered in closed session an appeal against a decision of the monitoring officer at the time. We have discussed this with the subject member. Our view is that in this case we would uphold the decision of the monitoring officer that there had been a failure to disclose a disclosable pecuniary interest at a meeting where it was relevant, and that was a breach of the relevant code of conduct of the parish council and indeed a breach of the Localism Act. We have looked at whether there was any direct harm as a result of that failure to disclose, and our view is that there was no direct harm, and therefore that's a reason that it's reasonable not to refer this for further action by the police. We've also noted that there were some failures on administration in this matter. It was very careless not to get the name of the subject member correct in some of the correspondence, and we would ask the council to apologise formally for that. We would also ask the council to apologise formally for the delay that there had been on this whole process. It had, in common with other cases over the past couple of years, for understandable reasons, been an inordinate delay. But that doesn't mean that it should. It's important that this be recognised. Our recommendation as a consequence of the breach of the code, given that the subject member is no longer a councillor and had resigned as a councillor in July 2021, is that in the event that he did become a councillor again, he was re-elected, then that he should undergo training immediately on his understanding of the code of conduct, and in particular in relation to disclosure of interests. I think that covers everything that we discussed at the meeting. And with that, I declare the meeting closed. Thanks very much for your attendance and your engagement in this.